Throughout human history, there have been many things that have been called impossible. The ability to fly, the ability to have lights without fire, the ability for Steven is Cool to collab with Crocs. But all of these have eventually been done. Actually, those were the McCrocs that came out like literally today of recording. That's not the point! The point is that humans have a lot of things that are impossible, that they claim is impossible, but they always get proven wrong. Why? Because with the human spirit, the indomitable human spirit, we can do anything. And I'm here to prove that today with another impossibility. This is a sheet of paper, piece of notebook paper. I have no plain paper. But if you ever have watched the internet, the paper fandom of the internet, you will have known that it is basically only possible to fold a piece of paper up to 7 times. Past that's impossible. Now there have been videos. People go to 8 because they use some technique, yada yada. Then that's where it ends. People are always like, I folded the piece of paper 8 times. 1 past 7, that's past the limit. We broke the record. What about 9? Or 10? Or 11? I don't know about 11. I'm going to be trying my best to break the limit and go to as many folds as humanly possible on a sheet of notebook paper. This is how I, a mad scientist, am going to fold paper more than 7 times. Now, obviously, the first few folds are pretty darn easy. Let me just fold them real quick. This is where it starts to get tricky. Past number 5. It's just stiffer than your average piece of paper. That's 6. Now 7 is basically the limit. So let's just give it a go. And well, in order to reach 7, we're going to need some new strategies. This is a 30-pound weight. And for those that didn't know, this weighs 30 pounds. Now, in order to flatten this down more, we use our weight. Good thing I didn't grab the 50-pound. I would not be able to lift it. Okay. That didn't do much. But this is still 6, just making it more flat. And basically what we gotta do is just get like a crease in there. We just gotta... That wasn't that bad, actually. That's 7 right there. We're gonna flatten it. Oh, crap. Okay. Man. That's 7. Now this is where it's impossible. Yeah, that's not gonna fold. It's time to use some more strategies. Now, no one ever pointed out that water is against the rules. Water's not against the rules. No one ever said that. No one ever set rules for this either, so I mean. More weight on this thingy. Okay, that's probably bad for the dresser. Okay, it's still 7, but it's flatter now, all right? So, how do we get it to 8, you might be asking? Okay, see this? Just gotta poke it and just fold it. Now, technically, this is the 8th fold right here. It wasn't that hard. All we did was soak it in some water. All we gotta do is flatten it. That's 8 folds right there. Kinda, I guess. I guess it's 8 folds. Doesn't really look like it, but I mean, yeah. Now, time for 9 folds. For this next strategy, I am outside and I have a vehicle. This wheel is going to be what will turn this into 9 folds. Watch. First and foremost, we're just gonna flatten it a little bit. Just a little bit like that. Oh, that looks a little flat. Oh yeah, it's a little more flat now. Okay, so now it's time to turn this into 9 folds. Okay, don't ask how I'm holding this without any hands. Just don't question it. And we just need to make it, kind of like that. Now technically that's a 9th fold, technically, but it's not really flattened. It's not folded over.
So we're gonna just flatten it again. As you can see, it's in like a little C shape, and once it flattens it, it will basically be a 9th fold. So yeah, let's go try that. Paper right there. It's being flattened. I'm just gonna let it sit and let it flatten for a second. This guy doesn't seem to.
Guinness calls you. That's what you're saying, right?
I own Guinness. Okay, 9th fold right here, folks. Let's make it to 10. So clearly this strategy works a lot. Like if I can get to 10, I could probably get to like 20. And if I get to 42, I can reach the moon. It's not out. It's literally raining right now. As you can tell, this thing is a rock, like literally rock solid. It's basically just a wooden plank now, little nugget of wood. So as you can see, it kind of doesn't count because if I fold it that way, it kind of unfolds. So I gotta fold it this way, where all the paper is like mashed together. Yeah. Okay, it's got a tiny little C shape. That means it's ready to be folded. See you on the other side. Can't even see it anymore. It's under there. Maybe you can see it. I don't think so. The 10th fold. Probably. Let's take it inside and review it. Okay, basically now we get to review and unfold it and see if it really folded 10 times. All right, I'm ready. Let's unfold this and see what happens. I think this is one fold. This is fold number 2. 3, 4. It just ripped. Crap, maybe. 5, 6, and that's 7. That's 7 folds. What have I done wrong? What if I try with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 folds. This is still 8 folds technically, but can we get it to 9? That's 9 folds right there. Okay, after reviewing it, I definitely think I folded it 10 times. It's just since the folds are so small. Once it gets this level, this folds are so small, like it basically kind of just like is non-existent. But technically, I think I folded it 10 times. Some nasty looking paper. In conclusion, is it possible to fold a piece of paper 10 times? I have no idea. See, especially since I wasn't looking at the car the entire time, I didn't see how it folded. If I had a second man driving the car and I was controlling the paper as it was being folded with like some tweezers or something, I definitely could have made it fold 10 times. But I really don't know if it counted or not. Personally, it's more fun to just say it counted as 10 folds. So we're just gonna do that. That's way just weird. It would just be easier to say that it was 10 times. So yes, it is possible, in fact, to fold a piece of paper 10 times. Now, if we can do that like 3 point something more times, we could reach the moon, guys. 1 million subs, I'll write all your names on the moon with my paper. Like and subscribe the video. More shorts hopefully to come soon. Adios.